Pelly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Philadelphia Eagles. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set! You can set, but ain't.
March 56!
I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm coming! Get it!
Newton on 1st down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
I got him!
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
56 to Mike, boys, 56.
Great!
He don't know no better. That's it. 56 to Mike.
From the gun, here's Newton. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This is Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Gun.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Set. 19. 79. Watch 54. Go. Watch the twist. Under 10. Under 10. 10. 24. Alert.
Watch the motion.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check right 54. 31. 39. We want it. Come to my work. Check 3. Check 3. Check 9. Let's go.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Set. 19. Mike's 555.
It's a run. They're running it.
Mike, come on. Mike's 54. Hey, 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 hey. Mike 54.
54, right there, right there.
Alert, alert.
Out of the gun, Watson. Looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Here comes Amendola. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
8. Zoom.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Out of the gun, Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
56. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Now Newton on 1st down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Good move at the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
56. Check 56. Short. I got wide. 56.
From the red zone now, Newton.
Watch the run.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deontay Johnson with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Get ready.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Philip Lindsay, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. These two teams all tied after one.
Gun. 57's a Mike. 57's a Mike. Hey, dog. Hey, check, Mike, 57.
Now on 2nd and 13. Newton looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver.
Hey, who's the set? 54. Mike, 54. I'm coming for you, son. 54. Check. Kill.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay.
Get it.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Mike, 54. It's been a long day for you.
Now Watson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. 59.
From the gun, here's Watson.
Jim.
Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Back and go full streak.
They'll try to run with Lindsay. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Philip Lindsay with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Jets 14, Eagles 7.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Newton. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's it. That's it, buddy. Great.
First and 10 at the
A shotgun snap for Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton past the 20. He'll find Metcalf. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on now, let's go.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now it's Watson. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
First down, Jets.
We're set. 19.
Watch the pass.
And let's go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
First down, New York.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. To try again after the sack. Watson. Jones has it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Mike's 50, Mike's.
Here's Watson operating from the gun. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Check.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Looking it, got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Julio Jones. His first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now a first down throw for Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Keep doing you, boy.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, oh, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Eagles take over 1st
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
3rd and long. It's Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. An update now from Oakland. The Raiders there have opened a 2-touchdown advantage. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Man, that's trash.
Now Watson from the gun. He'll throw. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, 31! For this, they still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Mike's 55!
From the gun, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught, Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Watson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Check. Fresno. Hey, check.
To throw is Watson, operating from the gun. And this is taken in at the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Alert! Under crunch.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To the air yet again. Watson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Rashaan Melvin that time able to make the play.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Get in the weight room.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Deshaun Watson as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Right there, 54. It's our time, guys. Wide, get wide. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
You got it.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
19, 29, 54. You don't want this. Go. Hey, watch out. 59. Mike, 54. Nice, sweetheart. 20, 54. 25. Check down.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Dean Lowry coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's Newton. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Sheldon Richardson picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5. Travis Carey there to make the tackle.
Let's go. We got this.
Again, it's Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Back to throw. Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alec Ogletree drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
He got 29 yards that time. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. In on the tackle there, Bobby Wagner, coming off a third straight All-Pro season.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Watson. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
It's a game of 5.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Watson. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Alshon Jeffrey, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we got a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Newton to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
56. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
Out of the gun, Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deontay Johnson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles get a score closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch. But you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Alec Ogletree in on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Newton. Buying time to his left. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
To throw is Newton. And now here is another interception. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Out of the gun, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Amendola, he was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Play action, it's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Ready? 56 is the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
One last throw here for Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading